Anyway, thank you very much. This is very awkward. Okay. All right. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Anula Courtis. I am the current town supervisor of Woodstock, and I'm really proud to be here today. But we're not here to talk about me. We are here to talk about Rebekah Brooks, and that's really important. So this is a really important town clerk election, and one of the things that I want to say is that since I took office in January, I've listened to Rebekah's ideas. I've spoken with her about her vision for the clerk's office, and not only that, but I've worked with Rebekah literally, I think it's like almost every week, where when we have a problem, Rebekah's the person who showed up to help get us out of that problem without seeking the limelight, without trying to take credit for things that she didn't do, and just really rolling up her sleeves and jumping in there. And I absolutely support her and her initiatives and her idea of getting more services from and to our clerk's office. The clerk's office is a partner to the supervisor's office. So if you're happy with the things that we're doing and the big things that we're tackling, then consider the town clerk election to be critical at this point in time. And, her assessment of what the clerk should be responsible for, she's trying to move us forward so that we're not 20 years in the past going, well, this is just good enough. We're looking to get a vision in place and move ourselves forward with people who can do the job and do it gracefully and effectively, right? So I'm here to introduce Rebekah. I'm also here to ask every single person to make those calls. Getting out the vote's going to be really, really, really important. Take some friends, families, knock on your neighbors' doors. Now's the time to invite people to your backyard and share what this race really means for our future. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Rebekah.
Out here for me, but I'm really honored to be able to speak to you briefly. So my name is Rebekah Brooks, and I am running for town clerk. And raise your hand if you knew that town clerk was an elected position, because I feel like not a lot of people know, but I'm glad that those of you do. You don't see the town clerk election come up that often. We've had the same clerk for 20 years, which is not uncommon in towns. And this year is the first year in over 22 years that you have a choice, and I think that's really exciting. And I think there's some change in the air and change for the good, and Anula's been bringing it when she got elected last year, and I'd love to continue that. She's inspired me to get involved. I was volunteering on the housing committee before, and when I saw that this position opened up, I wanted to put my name in the hat for it. So I love this clerk's position because it is so central to the town. It is a connector, it is a communicator, and we have such an opportunity to do more than just collect taxes and manage our records, and that's important, but I really want us to see us connecting our community with more resources and helping you understand what our town is doing, because there's a lot going on, and you have to understand what's going on in order to have a voice. So I want to help you do that, and I hope to get to know all of you through this process, and I really hope that you will show up to vote. So for those of you that don't know, it's a Democratic primary coming up, so there will be early voting starting on Saturday the 13th, and you can go to the community center from the 13th to the 21st, so please do make a plan to vote. Actual election day is June 23rd, so I hope that you will come out and vote. I hope that you share my vision in expanding what our clerk can do for you, in connecting everyone more and communicating better and modernizing our office a little bit so that we can come into this century. So I hope that you'll support me or spread the word, at least just get out there and vote and tell people that they have a choice. So thank you very much for your time. Thanks for listening, and go out and vote. Thank you, everyone.